on point.
Okay, guys. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. It's Monday. It's Monday today. I actually forgot the date. It's Monday today, and we are playing Brentford away. One of the teams I hate in the Prem. I think number one, I hate Spurs, and then number two, I hate Brentford. I used to hate Southampton. So did my colleague Carl. He also hated Southampton. Why I hated Southampton is Southampton would play other teams and then get slapped 5-0, play one of the worst games of their lives. Then they meet City. They all of a sudden want to become prime Barcelona. So I hated Southampton. But welcome to the show, guys. We've actually been consistent for the first time. The last show we did was a lineup show for the game against. Oh my God, my memory is going bad. What was our last game? This is bad. Carl, what was our last game? Do you remember our last game?
It was Burnley.
Oh, Burnley. Look at that. How can I forget that? It actually went out of my head. Good afternoon.
Good
so today, good to see you too, man. So today it's we're gonna do a lineup show, but we'll do a preview as well, waiting for the lineup. I'm gonna go towards Twitter so that I can be checking all the upgrades. I know that the other lineup has come out. The one that has been leaked out, I think, has come out right now. They're saying Alvarez is going to play, Haaland is going to play. Jack Grealish apparently is on the bench, and according to the rumors, Jack wasn't happy, so he left. He left training early. I don't know if that's true. We're gonna find out in a few minutes. So somebody says there's a lot of rumors about Grealish. Who knows? But you never know with Jack. He's a bit spicy. There's always a hiccup around the corner with him. So you never know. You never know. But you know what? It's good sometimes to get angry at these things, because when you get angry as a player, you show a bit of fight. And Pep says he likes a bit of fight. Hasn't he said it, Carl? He said that some people are too nice. Remember when he used to say Phillips is too nice? He used to say Foden is too nice, and he used to leave Foden on the bench. But let's just start on the Jack issue, Carl. Do you see it as anything, or you just say it's just hearsay? Every player gets angry when they get dropped. You as a manager and the coach.
I mean, players want to play. They always want to play. Especially players who have been consistent in the team for a long time. When they lose their spot to somebody else, nobody's happy. It's normal.
Yeah.
You manage it as a coach, but the reality is that there's competition. Now we don't know if it's true or not. I mean, the game could start and all of a sudden you see him play. We don't know. This is on the assumption that guy's like I said about Jack not playing is true. We don't know, right?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, but if it's true, it just means that he just needs to up his game and do what he needs to do. Because now he has competition from not just Jeremy, but also from Oscar.
Yeah, from Oscar. And Oscar's been cooking.
To be fair, the way Oscar plays on that left side, if you ask me off the three, which would I pick? I'm picking Oscar. Because of the way he has everything, he can control, but he can also run in behind. So his decision making on the ball is just as good, but he can do both. So it's like combining the best of both worlds, right? He can run in behind, but he can also control the game with his touches. So that creates more. I've always said from day one, for me, Jack is the 8. He's an 8 inside. And I think if he's playing inside, he can't get the ball from him. Imagine him inside and having Bob or Doku on the outside. All of a sudden, you create problems for teams. So, but we'll see what happens.
We'll definitely see. Let me see the comments. Daniel, big up to you, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. Big up. We need to be careful today. No mistakes. I want professional performance. That is true. We need to be very careful because, as I said, Wolves, Brentford, and are one of the teams that don't want to let it go when they play City. They really don't want to let it go. They take it personal. Which reminds me of Ronaldinho. He needs to be happy to play well. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so guys, so we're playing Brentford, Carl. Mboma, whatever his name is. I see it's Mboma is injured, Carl. But Tony's back. Mope is playing with Tony now, so I'm pretty sure. As always,
Patrick, make I tell you the truth. Let's just be clear. Stop passing around with this Brentford. Brentford are a mid-table, lower-table team. Let's be clear. And I know the argument around, okay, it's the Premier League, anybody can beat anybody. But if the European champions want to really, they have an opportunity now to close the gap on Liverpool with that loss yesterday. If you're serious of winning the title, go get the 3 points. Stop faffing around. Right? Stop faffing around and it's Brentford. Go get the 3 points. I don't care if it's 3-2, 4-3, 5-3. I don't care. Just get the 3 points.
So
bottom line.
You're saying the boys themselves should ignore what has happened to them in the past and say
forget all that nonsense. Forget all that rubbish. Because what happens is, what happened to the past with us over there? It's a difficult ground. It affects your mentality, your psychology.
We beat Spurs this season. Away.
Yeah, you think if it's Real Madrid, they're going to say, we're going to Brentford, we're going to be scared of Brentford or did this to us in the past? Seriously. And you're European champions or world champions. I believe. We need to change the way we think about these things, man. Yeah, just need to.
So how do you see the game?
You think Arsenal will be saying, we're going to Brentford, like we're concerned? Arsenal are going to go there and be concerned.
So how do you see the game? Because now, regardless of the fact that we are the European champions, we still have to. You've told me you told me last time when Brentford beat us that they don't say up on the yam. So let's bring that. That's it. You told me that. Remember when I said, look at this Brentford. You said that. So let's say that you know that Brentford is not here to sell upon the yam, and you know how they set up. They set up the same way as Spurs. Somebody says, do you remember last time at the Etihad we had 7 defenders on the pitch against Brentford, right? Obviously we had players injured and they were out, and that time Pep was playing around with things. Now he's gone more attacking. Do you think he's looked at that Spurs game where Angie just went full attack, blew them off the park? Obviously, Angie goes full attack until the end. He doesn't. He's not like Pep where he starts controlling the game. Angie was just going full attack, but he gave Brentford trouble. So do you think Pep was just saying, you know what? I'm not supposed to be scared of these guys anymore?
I've always said, Patrick, if you think you're controlling the game at 0-0, you're not controlling the game. They're actually controlling you. Right? If you think you're controlling the game at 0-0, away, you're not controlling the game. They're controlling you. Now, the minute you score a goal and 2 and you're controlling the game, now you're in control. There's no control. Nobody's controlling the game at 0-0. You're not controlling the game. Go get some goals and then control the game and see it out. It's a whole different mindset. We're going to control the game. Let's be careful. No. What that means is they are controlling you at 0-0. Because all they need is one shot on goal and bang, you're there. So go out and kill them.
It's good you've explained that, because we always complain as City fans that we play so well, but it's 0-0, as you say. We don't score, and then boom, the other team just scores when they have one shot on target. Yeah. Now you've explained it that when you are 0-0 and you're not scoring, it's actually the other team that's controlling you. Something I think none of us ever thought. It's good you've told me this, because all the time I think I was like, why is Man City playing so good? So well,
they're controlling you. They're denying you the options,
but we can't score.
They're denying you the opportunity to score a goal. They're controlling you. They're taking it out of your box. You move the ball left to right, side to side, left to right, side to side. You're under control. Now, the moment you score a goal, right, then you can begin to control the game and look for those spaces and the openings. When it's 1-0, 2-0, you're in full control. With 0-0, you're being controlled, mate. You're being controlled. Champions League final. Imagine, right? Imagine if you're gone down 1-0 to Inter. They were controlling the game. They kept us out of their box. They denied us space. We were just one moment of brilliance, and Rodri scores a goal. And after that, we tried to control them. We couldn't really control them. They had chances with Lukaku almost denying themselves a goal, and the last minute from Edison, 0-0, you're not controlling nothing. You're under control.
Yeah, big up to my man Blue Tone. Big up to Blue Tone. I see you're now being tagged everywhere, and now people are going on the attack. That's what happens, Blue Tone. When you try to be good and bring good news, which you've been consistent throughout the months, the lineups are consistent, but people are never happy. Now they are digging you on that Grealish news. Why it's not your fault? You're just the messenger. But at the end of the day, as I say, the more news will come out. Obviously, people will be asked about it because I see the reporters have already picked up on it. Let's go to the comments, guys. Thank you very much. I think I've read that already. Hello, how you doing, man? How you doing? When the game matters, do not underestimate Pep and City. That is true, and that is what Kao is saying. If we can't beat Brentford, we are in trouble. That's a very strong statement, Big Morgan. And how are you, Big Morgan? Happy New Year. Long time no see. Jerry says, what are your views on where KDB, Alvarez, Silva, Foden playing today? Kao, let's take the lineup. There's a lineup that's going to come in 3 minutes, but let's take this lineup that's come out, which, as I said, the guy never misses. It's always accurate, So So I want to ask you, because I also ask myself the same thing. Where is KDB, Alvarez, Silva, Foden, Haaland, plus Haaland, and Haaland also playing? What's going to happen? Because I would imagine,
unless you're playing it. I don't know, Patrick. Unless you're playing on 4-2-4.
If it's between you and me, I think you and me would prefer Silva to drop into midfield with De Bruyne. Wouldn't we prefer that?
I agree.
Maybe.
Yes.
But Alvarez becomes one of the wingers, and I think if Alvarez ever becomes one of the wingers, people are in trouble because I think it would be bad for people. Nottingham Forest.
I don't think Haaland will start. I don't think Erling will start this game.
Do you think Haaland won't?
I don't think he starts this game.
Wait, let me refresh Twitter because by now we have
two more minutes. Two more
minutes. Yeah. So why do you? Okay, let's just say if Haaland doesn't start, why would you say Haaland wouldn't start this? Why wouldn't you start Haaland?
Because I think without Haaland, we've been we've been in rhythm, scoring goals. The rotation is clear. He's not yet 100% match fit, not match sharp yet. Bring him on, with 30 minutes to go or 25 minutes to go when everybody's tired and they can now score. But keep the lineup that's worked so far with Alvarez, De Bruyne, Foden. If it's Kovacic or Bernardo, Rodri, Doku, Bob or Jack.
Would you have played Nunes in this game?
The problem is who goes out.
It's a Kovacic game.
This is a tough one, there. I mean, it's a tough one. Who stays out? If John Stones is available, does John Stones not play? It's a tough one.
The last one, I think it was Silva was out.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's going to be difficult. We'll see what happens.
At the end of the day, if we win the 2 games in hand, we go up top. So
absolutely.
As Carl says, when it's grind time, when it's time for the team to grind. So Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland are back in the same starting lineup. Attacking team from Guardiola against Brentford side that have regularly been shipping goals. So Brentford has been Manuel Kanji. I'm reading Jack's tweets. Manuel Kanji walks off the bus chatting to Jack. Kanji hasn't been in the squad since Huddersfield last month due to injury, while Grealish has been on the bench for 4 games since then. And is the lineup up? I can't see the lineup. I'm trying to get that lineup and I can't see it yet. If anybody has the lineup, can you paste it? Because I'm trying to refresh my Twitter and I can't seem to get the lineup. Oh, there it is. Bingo. I have the lineup, guys. Give me a minute. Let me just do a few things and get that lineup here so we can start talking about it. So, Carl, Haaland is playing. John Stones is on the bench.
Okay.
Kovacic is on the bench. Grealish is on the bench. Doku is on the bench. Akanji is on the bench. Nunes is on the bench. Bob is on the bench. Lewis is on the bench.
So who's playing?
Let me just paste it for you anyway. So guys, like the vid, guys. Subscribe to if you're new. Let me just paste it for you. So Carl, there you go. That's what we have.
Edison, Walker, Diaz, Rodrigo, Bernardo, De Bruyne, Alvarez, Foden. Okay. This is it. Is De Bruyne playing? This is interesting.
Yeah,
where does De Bruyne? Where does Alvarez play?
That's what I asked you. That's why I had
on the right.
Remember, I told you that when Blue does the lineup, it's usually accurate. So I'm saying, asking you from that lineup, How do you think things are going to go? Looking at this right now, you get my point.
Interesting.
That's
So what
that's. I don't know.
is he playing 4-4-2?
I don't know, but Bernardo is in there. Foden is in there. Alvarez is in there. Does Alvarez play the number 10? Does he stay into that midfield area? Does Foden get into
Very
number 10?
interesting.
Alvarez becomes a winger. What are we like? Well, how would you play this? Do you want me to bring the graphic for you to try?
Yeah,
See? Okay,
yeah.
I'll
I
bring
have
in the graphic.
I have a quick meeting I have to go to.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Let me see.
But carry on, carry on. I'll listen in.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll try. Do this. Or you can go to the meeting. Don't worry. I'll try fit this in and see how it can fit in. But it's very interesting, to be honest. It's going to be a very interesting lineup because I'm not sure how everybody's going to fit in, what pieces are going to fit in, and where it is. People are saying it's going to be a strong team. We all watch City games, but don't have a clue on how the line up, how we line up, pay for the opposition, trying to get the glimpse. It's true. It's true. It's true. So Alvarez is undroppable. Yeah, that is true. He's earned his place. And let's just answer this. Let me just do this, guys. Give me a minute. I'll try to do this and see what I can do. But it's a very interesting lineup. Pep Guardiola again. He's gone very interesting. But guys, that's the lineup: Edison, Walker, Diaz, Ake, Vadio. Ake has been incredible this season, and I don't know why he hasn't been dropped. Because he's been incredible this season. Walker, I hope he's not going to be playing up front. I don't want to see that. I hope he stays back and try to stop the counters. Okay, let's try get this. Let me see. So I will go with this formation and see. So I'll start with Haaland. Let's see. Start with Haaland there. To be honest with you, I'd rather start at the back because the front is where things are going to get so interesting. So Edison, center back. Do we say Nathan first? Yeah, Nathan. Okay. 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 And then Diaz is back. Stone's back on the bench. Of course, it's gonna be Walker as the right winger, and as I say, Walker was dropped in the other game. Is it against Burnley? But now he's back in the starting lineup. Let's just see how we go with this. I think Vadio will hold the left winger with so Foden can come into the middle, hopefully. And it's a strong team. You're right, Morgan. It's a very strong team. Yeah, let's see. What else? Josco is here. Josco is going to be left wing. So that's the back. I would assume that's the back for me. And then we'll put Rodri here. Now, this is me. As I said, I'm just trying to work out exactly what Pep Guardiola is going to do in this game. Again, everybody says this is the most attacking he's gone this season. Even the media are saying it's attacking. Big up, Carl had to go to a meeting, guys. But big up to you all. Let me check my phone in case maybe people are writing to me that are you? Yeah. No. I think people are at work, so I'm good. Sometimes when I'm online, people write to me and say, "Send me the link. Send me the link. I want to get on. But anyway, guys, let's continue with this. So that's what I have so far. Now we have Bernardo Silva. If it was me, again, this is just me. If it was me, I'm doing this. Let me just show you. That's me over here. And because I have seen Alvarez before for Argentina and other teams play this. And then, of course, I'll have yes, there he is, Bernardo. What is the spirit, Bernardo? No, this side. So Silva is usually okay. So this side I'll put De Bruyne. Yeah, there he is. And then the other side I'll put Bernardo Silva. That would be me. What am I doing? Oh my God, what am I doing? Okay, I'll start with Bernardo because that is jinxing it. Yeah, Bernardo, and then De Bruyne. So that's my lineup. That's me. So that is what I would do if in this particular case. But I know Pep Guardiola will not do something straightforward and simple like that. Let me just take this out so that you guys can see. I'm just gonna bring that up. So this would be me. That would be my lineup. So I would have Edison obviously in goal, a back flat four of Josko, Vadio, Ake, Diaz, and Walker, and then Rodri, De Bruyne, and Silva. Obviously, Silva. I know the 4-3-3 won't work, but I'm just trying to do a base. I'm just trying to do a base. So basically, they'll rotate. Look, whatever happens, that would be me. Obviously, a simple-minded YouTube or football fan, I would simply just go with a simple formation, and that's it. So, guys, that is particularly it. And as I said, we need to beat Brentford, because if we beat Brentford, if you look at the table, let me actually go to the Premier League table. Let's go to the table, man. I just don't like talking. I like to see things, you know. I like to look at things as I'm talking. So subscribe, guys. Like the vid, guys. Let's share this. Bear with me for a minute. So there's the table. So basically, let's see where Brentford are. Brentford right now are sitting 15th. They have won only one game. That was against Nottingham Forest. They lost to Crystal Palace. They lost to Wolves. They lost to Aston Villa. They lost to Spurs. City drew to Crystal Palace. We won against Everton. Let's just go to, bear with me for a minute before we go to the table. Where is it? Brentford, Man City versus Brentford. Let's just see how we've done in the past. Okay, so they're the teams, obviously, as we've already seen them, the teams that have been set up. There we are. The keepers are there. There is Brentford's team, Mope and Tony playing as the front two. As I said, Zimbuma Ombumo is injured. They have a back. Let's see. I think it's a back four. Look, that looks like it looks like a back three. Yeah, so it's a back five. It's gonna be five, I think. So dropping in the back. I'm right. Yeah, so it's only three defenders, but it's gonna be like that's a back three. So they're playing the back three. But look at that midfield. Look at that Brentford midfield, which obviously is going to form a five at the end. So they are flooding the midfield. They know what they're doing. Frank knows. He knows what he's doing. He's making sure. That midfield is well covered. So look at that. So the forwards are Tony for Brentford, Mope. Looking at that midfield, look at this, the midfield. Then they have got three at the back. Obviously, as I said, it's going to be turned into a back or a flat. As you can see here, they're trying to flood that midfield. Make sure that we don't have any space in that midfield. Of course, the head-to-head between these two teams is interesting. There we go, guys. That's the head-to-head between these two teams. We lost to Brentford last time we met them. We lost to Brentford again at the Etihad. I remember the 2-1. But we have beaten Brentford before. It's always been a very tight game when we beat them. So, look, guys, they are a very difficult outfit for City. But we are Man City. And Big Morgan says, if we can beat Brentford, then we're not serious. It won't be a 4-3-3. I know, yeah. I know. Thanks, man. I know. I was just trying to do the lineup. I think we should put Oscar on the right. Such a talented player. That's a good shout. Hopefully he comes on. We had our worst start under Pep this season, and if we win both our games in hand, we go first. I'll check the table in a few minutes. I'll clock that table so we can see. We all gonna learn tonight what the lineup is about. Very interesting. Yes, very interesting, Jerry. Guys, keep liking the vid. I'm gonna cut the video in a few minutes, but before I cut the video, I want to look at the table. Obviously, Arsenal beat Liverpool yesterday, which was a bit of a favor to us because right now, as we speak, City have 46 points and Liverpool 51. If we win both our games, we will. If we win both our games in hand, we will get at the top. That will get at the top. The next team that Liverpool are playing is Burnley, and the next team Arsenal are playing is West Ham away. So hopefully, we are able to run away from Aston Villa. Aston Villa have already played more games than us. Most of the people have played more games than us. That's why I think this game is very pivotal. This game is very important. Beating Brentford today is very, very important for the title race. Let's be honest, because as I said, with those two games in hand, they have to count. Don't forget, for the games in hand to count, you have to win them. If you don't win them, they don't count at all. So, guys, That's the table, as you can see. And Man City are playing Brentford away. We've already reacted to the lineup. Or we already called it at the beginning of the video. I'm just going to post the lineup so people can still see the lineup. So the lineup was Edison in goal, Walker a left back, and Diaz and Ake as the two center backs, and Josco Vadio as the left back, and then Rodrigo, or Rodri as you can call him, as the defensive midfielder, and then Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Alvarez, Ford, and Haaland as the attackers. On the bench, we've got Ortega, Stones, Kovacic, Grealish, Doku, Akanji, Nunes, Bob. Guys, and Lewis. Guys, this is a very strong team, and let's just hope we win. Let's support the team. Stop debating about players or saying, "Oh, why is this one not playing?" Pep knows best. I thought Pep was wrong about Phillips, but look what's happening to Phillips. Let me see. Who did you support before Man City? Butter Bullets. Butter Bullets from Malawi. Malawi Butter Bullets. That's who I supported. Butter Bullets from Malawi in Africa. So that's who I supported. Anyway, big up to everybody, guys. Big up to Arsenal for life. Big up to everybody. Guys, appreciate everybody. I hope everybody enjoys this night. I will see you for the reaction video, guys. Enjoy yourself. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video, guys. And I will see you next time. Look at that MCFC Porto. You're laughing. The guy asked me who I supported. I used to support Butter Bullets when I was like 1 year, one. I was 2 years old or 3. I used to support Butter Bullets. Google Butter Bullets. Okay. Google Butter Bullets. You'll see what Butter Bullets are. Okay, guys, man. See you, man. Have a great evening, man. See you for the reaction. All the love, man.